Did I see Kim Daniels on? I think we should be applauding for her.
Yeah, we should. She just tried to ask me a question and I sent her this instead and said, I can't talk. I'm jumping on this. So did she come on? Hey, Kim, are you on?
Yeah, I think so. Am I on?
Kim!
Yeah. Hi,
Congratulations on going silver. Woo!
Thank you.
Let's see your face though. Do you know how to turn your camera on?
Sure. How do I?
On the bottom.
Oh, start video.
There you go.
Okay. Are you there?
Okay.
There you are.
Hi.
I just got home from nails. My nails. I just got my nails done. I haven't eaten, so I'm like quickly trying to shove food in my mouth for the love of God.
Just eat, man. We don't judge.
My fasting crap or whatever, you got to get that all in there. So I'm like, shit.
Okay. Kim, so you were asking me a question. What was the question? We can answer it for you quick while we're on here.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so Scott Hilt is an employee at Federal Mogul, Tenneco, whatever, and he wants to order something through Plexus. So okay, I gotta start doing this the right way. So like Jody ordered something from me and I just put it through mine, but I don't want to do that moving forward because that's a pain in my padded ass. So like, what do I what do I do? So like, how do I handle Scott? Like, so he wants to order the whatever you call. Oh darn it, I forgot already. Anyway,
Slim?
No, he wants to order the whole Plexus. Oh, damn it. I can't think of the word now.
One of the packages?
Yeah, one of the packages.
Oh,
and he wants to
quit
quit
smoking.
with? So, and he wants to quit smoking. So I told him to order the block.
Yep.
With the Plexus, whatever it's the
Renew You. The Renew You package?
I don't know. Okay. Off the top of my head.
All right. Well, I'll help you after. No, okay. So your customer that ordered from you, that ordered the Renew You, so you ordered it through your website and she's paying you for it. Is that what you did?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're not going to do that anymore.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I know that's not right, but I didn't know what to do.
Yeah. Well, you should call me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. I wasn't, my intention was not, I'm sitting here on a Plexus website. I shouldn't say this, but my intention was not to sell this stuff.
Famous last words, Kim.
I know it. And now it's like, so now what do I do?
So, and what I did is Kim didn't want any, so I signed her up. She gave me her info and I just signed her up. So Kim has no idea and it's happened so fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll have to do a lesson.
Yeah. And I know there's like plenty of crap you guys got out there. Oh, watch this and do this and do that. Oh, for the love of God. I wasn't planning on doing this. So I didn't pay attention to squat. No, I'm SOL.
And not only that, you bust your butt all day in working a very hard job.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm there between 3 in the morning to 5 in the morning, somewhere in that vicinity, and I don't get done till 3 o'clock at night. And then I do hair on the side. That's like 2 or 3 times a week. So like I have no time for.
And you're a grandma and all of it. And if we really keep pounding this away, you could leave those jobs.
You're a funny girl.
No, I'm so serious. So serious. And it's because you're so real. People love that. Nobody wants to be sold to. They want to be talked to like a friend.
Exactly.
Like you just, everything you just did here tonight is you being you. And we all freaking love it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't hide nothing.
And you're 53. You can do whatever you want.
I'm 54.
So
I'm going to be 55 in June.
Oh, you're 54. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're going to be 55?
Yep. Yeah. Wow. And you're seeing me without any makeup on because I came home and showered and went and got my nails done.
I love it. And she, I forget what I was going to say. Oh, lost 24 pounds.
Yeah.
She is a forfeit like success. Yeah. And which goes to show, you hear middle-aged, older ladies all the time saying it's hard to lose weight.
Yeah. Oh,
You're proving it wrong.
I mean, let's just take the weight loss away. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to promote anything, but I no longer take vitamin D. I no longer take B12. I no longer take turmeric. I no longer take biotin. I no longer take fish oil. I only take half of my antidepressant pill. I only take one allergy pill a day, where spring, fall, summer, and fall, I've always taken 2 my entire life. This is the first time ever that I've taken 1 allergy pill in the spring, ever.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
I mean, this is so much.
It is so much, because when you get your body balanced and you're starting to clean up from the inside out, it's miraculous what happens.
Oh, I'm unbelievable. And Tracy has not even she's been at 5 days, I think. She's lost 8 pounds already.
And Tracy, do you mind if I tell them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tracy was, holy crap. I got a message one time. I don't know what we were talking about. I don't even know how it came up. Oh, I think me and Lisa were talking. And I think Tracy went into the conversation, which was okay.
On
but it was
Facebook.
very negative. I didn't even know what the letters meant. What were the letters, Lisa?
MLM. No,
yeah,
thank
I didn't
you.
even know what
looked
that
it
meant.
up.
That's how sillily stupid I am when it comes to this whole selling thing. Yeah. And so Tracy's like, I'm not doing no whatever these are.
MLM.
Yeah. And then you were like, holy hell. It was like World War III almost on the back and forth. And then, so I thought Tracy would never, ever in a million years join. And I never pushed her, never. I just, she was doing keto. I think that's what it's called. And I was very supportive. I'm like, cool, good for you. You go, girl. Yep. Well, the clincher was keto was, I want to say 240 or 260 a month. And so she asked me how much Plexus was. And I said, well, it depends if you join or you don't join. If you join, I'm paying $199, plus tax. And she's like, really? And what do you all get? And when I told her, then she's like, oh. And then I told her what I'm all no longer taking, that it almost pays for itself. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, oh, wow. Okay. Oh.
And sweet Tracy, she's messaged me 3 times now to apologize.
Yes. Yeah. She's just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. She's like, I'm so sorry. I was such an ass. Like, yeah. And I'm like, and then I'm so glad I got off my high horse and I said, it's okay. I've rode that horse before.
Yeah.
So we're going to, thank you so much for sharing all that. We love to hear that. We have a guest that's going to speak on the call tonight. We have a little training. So I'm going to let Wendy, we only have, I don't know how much farther it's 7:10. So we get kicked off at 7:40 off the Zoom.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes. No, don't be sorry.
No,
we are so happy. So we can ask questions afterwards, but, and then everybody, you can meet the gang, everybody on here. So Jamie Lynn, who's on the call, if you can see her, we're going to share your upline on here a little. So Wendy introduced the products to me. Okay. Chris, who's Wendy's sister, introduced her to the products, who learned about the products through Jamie, who just waved. And Jamie, do you want to introduce the rest of our upline?
Yeah, absolutely. So our guest speaker tonight will be Krista Frey. Her and I went to high school together, and she shared with me over 7 years ago. And then it would be Ronica, who's on the call, who shared with Krista.
And then Amanda's on here too.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Amanda, who's waving at you right now, Amanda and Ronica are both our emeralds.
I don't even know what all that means.
You don't know what any of it means. You are
No.
silver. It goes silver, gold, senior gold. My Candace, who's on the call, she's a senior gold. And then it goes ruby, and then senior ruby. I'm a senior ruby. Jamie's a senior ruby. And then emerald. Emerald is in our top 1% of the company. They are 6-figure earners. And
Wow.
yeah, I mean, Amanda, her story on here is really cool. Sometime you'll have to hear it. I mean, she went from government assistance to 6-figure earner.
Wow.
Yeah, very ill. She had a lot of physical illnesses and stuff and wasn't able to work. And so you have a lot of beautiful stories here, just like the one that you're creating right now. Yeah, we'll all share them. Maybe after the call, we can ask questions and just talk a little bit more. I don't want to run out of time though. So I'm so happy to see all my friends on here tonight. Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready? Do you want to roll?
I'm totally ready. I had some things that I wanted to say, but I'm so much happier that this happened. So we're just move along. I'm just going to welcome you guys Wednesdays with Wendy and Lisa. It's a thing. The only thing I'm going to keep saying before I just turn this over to our special guest, because I don't want her to run out of time, is that if you haven't registered for the May 8th training with Plexus, please do, because I don't know if you've seen all the buzz over the internet. Something big is happening. Something exciting is coming. They're going to teach us all about it on May 8th. I don't want any of you to miss it. I don't want you to have to catch the replay. I don't care if you have to call in sick for work. Don't miss May 8th. And make sure that you register. If you don't know how to register, message me privately. I'll send you the link. Lisa, I don't know. Did you have something you wanted to read about Krista? I'm going to turn it over to Lisa, and then she's going to turn it over to Krista.
All right. Well, we are finishing up our series on color personalities. There is a test that you can take. It's called Marketta. I think I said that right. And it's something that Plexus uses just so that it can help us in how we interact with people and different people's personalities and what makes them tick. It's been very useful over the years for me. So each week in April, we took a look at all of the colors. Tonight, we're finishing up with the color yellow. And so our guest speaker is Krista Frey, who is a yellow. I'm going to read just a little bit about what they say about yellows. So yellow, they are easily the most personable among the 4 types. Yellow types are extremely loyal and are very good team players. They value honesty and integrity and are very family oriented. This is largely the reason why they prefer to follow ethical leaders. They love all forms of life and are very environmentally conscious, thus making them great outdoors people. They try to avoid conflicts and confrontations as much as possible and usually take on the role of a peacemaker in dire situations. They love to support charities and other worthy causes, thus impelling them to dislike greedy and materialistic people. They are also creative, expressive, and unpretentious. And most of that, I think, really does describe our friend Krista. So, Krista, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful self with us tonight and enlightening us a little bit more on yellow personalities.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for having me. Hey everyone, my name is Krista Frey, and I've been using and selling Plexus products for 7 years now. My anniversary was just actually a couple days ago. So over these last 7 years, I have learned so much about myself, my strengths, my weaknesses, my comfort zone, the way I feel loved and appreciated, and the way that I tend to show love and appreciation. One of the most interesting things I've learned and used is the concept of these color personalities that we've been talking about over the last few weeks. I don't know if somebody isn't muted, if I don't know if Wendy could, you're in some feedback, but so at my very first convention, one of the keynote speakers was Al, who introduced this book. the 4 color personalities for MLM, the secret language for network marketing. And if you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. So to start things off, I'm going to give you a little recap of all 4 of the color personalities. The first is blue. A blue personality loves to have fun. They love adventure. They love to try new things. They love meeting and talking to new people. They're always coming up with new ideas and aren't afraid to jump right into trying them. I love the blue personalities on my team because they bring out the fun in me. The second color is red. A red personality is a natural born leader. They like to be in charge and are great organizers. They're not about whiny excuses and demand results from their team members because they personally demand results from themselves. I love the reds on my team because they have great ideas that I love to support. The third is green. A green personality is all about the facts. They love to accumulate all the information and make the most informed decision possible. They tend to be a bit antisocial, but what they lack in people skills, they make up for with their absolute loyalty. I love the greens on my team for their well-researched knowledge and their well-formed opinions. The fourth color, and my color, is yellow. A yellow personality loves to help. It actually makes us the happiest when we see others succeed and know that we played a part in that process. We're great listeners because we truly care about people and our team players. Physical touch tends to be super important to yellows because, because it means that we're great. We're great huggers and feel loved when someone really hugs us back. One of our biggest assets is empathy. We think about others first, want everyone to get along and to enjoy their journey. Now, Jamie spoke a couple of weeks ago about red personalities and that using the word journey made her cringe in the beginning. Well, it's funny because yellows are all about the journey. So I'm pretty sure that I have used that word a lot over the last 7 years, and I need a little drink. Sorry about that. I was thinking about how it would look for all of the color personalities to take a journey together. The yellows would pack everyone a travel bag full of car games, snacks, chargers, all of the things. Play your very favorite music, trying to make sure that you have the best time ever. The greens would have the fastest, most cost-effective route mapped out, complete with pit stops along the way. The blues would be excitedly talking the whole time, singing, making TikToks, and suggesting fun things not in the greens itinerary to stop and experience. And lastly, the reds would just want to be there already. Like, seriously, can we just skip all the fluff and just get there? But you see how everyone brings their own strengths to the table, complementing one another and making the journey the best that it can possibly be, right? So a bit more about a yellow personality. Yellows are very people-focused. We take time to consider how people are feeling and how our actions affect others. Some may negatively refer to this as people-pleasing, but I actually love that about myself. What people think matters to me. It actually stresses me out to know that someone is unhappy with me. And to other color personalities, it may seem like we take a bit too much time to get into action, but a yellow personality needs time to consider all of the angles. We have great ideas, but sometimes it takes a little time for inspiration to spark. As a yellow, some questions I often ask myself are, what do people think? How will other people feel? Am I drawn to this? Does this fulfill my life's purpose? People matter, and how I make someone feel means a great deal to me. But in the same breath, how someone makes me feel means a great deal to me as well. If you have a yellow personality on your team, showing you care means the world. Growing a relationship outside of the business is absolute gold with a yellow. If you know me, you know that our beautiful daughter, who's on the call, is getting married in just a few months, and it's stressful. We also have a son who's having a third pretty major hip surgery in just a few weeks to remove all the hardware they put in there 5 years ago. And it's stressful, and it's going to be a stressful recovery. Yellows tend to amplify the feelings around a situation that they're going through. So I am having a lot of feelings right now. Poor Red Tom. If you know someone on your team is going through a rough time, let them know that you're thinking about them. It will mean more than you know. So on the business side, I feel the most appreciated when someone acknowledges my help has been beneficial or has made a difference. Gratitude is a huge thing for me. You can show gratitude for even the smallest task, and a yellow will feel such a boost from it and hopefully be inspired to take on a larger role next time. If you have a yellow on your team and they contributed to something, tell them you appreciated their role in that. If you want to motivate a yellow to work their business, suggest an event, an IPA sheet, a business call with their top leader. And here's the kicker, do it with them. A yellow thrives on community and will rarely do something completely on their own. I don't think that this is across the board, but a yellow always loves to feel like they're helping, not that they're always having to take charge. So when I first started with Plexus, I loved the concept of Big Al's book so much that I would give it away to my team members. So I had to go and buy a new one for a refresher tonight. And in that, I found a second book called Mini Scripts for the 4 Color Personalities, How to Talk to Our Network Marketing Prospects. And again, I would highly recommend it. This book gives great ideas on how to talk to your prospects if you have an idea of their color and the right and wrong phrases to use. We only have one chance to make a first impression with somebody. If we start our conversation with words that resonate with someone's color personality, they hear our message loud and clear. For yellow, some examples to help us focus on their desire for emotional connection might be, everything happens for a reason. Does this resonate with you? How would you feel about sharing these products with others? If we share with good intentions, we trust our business will grow. It's more about the connection than the message. So let's say that you want your yellow team member to attend an event with you. What do you think their motivation for attending might be? So I want you to drop a 1 in the comment section if you think their desire would be just to attend the event, or drop a 2 if you think their desire would be to support you by coming with you. I'm sure you guys all guessed it. It's a number 2. So one more just little tidbit from the book that I wanted to share are phrases to avoid with a yellow personality. Yes, yellows can get offended and get turned off to what you're sharing if you use the wrong words, just starting them off. Things like, you must set a goal. You can make a lot of money. Just go out and get 100 no's. Don't take no for an answer. You need to build big. Do I think that's true the farther they get into the business? No, but avoid those types of things just starting out with a yellow. Looking to help more people, I need your help, and let's do this together are all great motivators for yellows. Something you might want to highlight to a potential yellow is the philanthropic nature of our company. It truly speaks right to the heart of a yellow and gives us all of the feels. I'm sure everyone, no matter what your color personality, is proud to represent our company that gives back so freely. But for a yellow, it is the root of who we are. Our founder and president, Alec Clark, says, if you're blessed, be a blessing. It's safe to say that many ambassadors have taken that to heart and support charities, orphanages, and programs they might not have had the opportunity to support otherwise. I know Tom and I definitely fall into that category and feel very blessed to be able to support the things we do thanks to our Plexus income. One of the very first products that Plexus marketed was the breast check kit back in 2008. And I would venture to say that our company puts breast health and cancer awareness at the forefront. Just recently, the 5th annual 5K Check It Walk raised $10,000 for breast cancer awareness. And back in October of last year, Plexus raised $154,000 to support those affected by breast cancer by donating $4 for every Geome day and night serum purchased that month alone, along with offering buy one, get one free on the breast check kit to get it into the hands of as many people as possible. Plexus donated 800 kits to the Salt River Indian community. And these are just a couple of examples for their support of breast health alone. Who here loves the lean protein shakes and enjoys one every single day? This girl right here. Did you know that for every bag of lean sold, 14 meals are donated to local food banks by Feeding America through the Nourish One initiative? How amazing is that? To date, over 24 million meals have been donated, and that's a lot of full bellies. One more example, just recently, Plexus donated $100,000 to 5 separate organizations, including Special Olympics and our military kids. So for a yellow personality, all of these giving opportunities are a motivator to us because the company we represents us well. We can be proud of both this amazing company and the products that are changing the lives of our friends and family. What time is it? I have another little thing. Okay, so I just wanted to share something. We find ourselves with just a couple of days left to April, and how can we finish this month well and know that we've turned over every stone? Our Emerald Amanda Dickerson has shared this acronym before, but go ahead and grab the notes section of your phone, or if you're on the Zoom on your phone, a piece of paper, and jot this down. We're going to close out April together with power. The P stands for partial PV reach outs. Take a look at what their order was for the month and maybe suggest a product. Tell them about our amazing collagen or the ease cream, something they haven't tried before, or even maybe they have a customer that they could add to get them over that 100 PV mark. The O stands for offer a sale through follow-ups, posts, or new reach outs. Does your upline have an incentive going on? Do you want to offer your own? An offer of reimbursing their shipping often does the trick. The W stands for white lines. Do you have folks who may be interested in rejoining, or maybe they haven't ordered in a few months? Reach out to them and tell them about our perks program and help them get their subscription set back up. The E stands for event. Pop-up events create momentum, excitement, and fun. Do you have someone new on your team that wants to launch their business? Host a small event. Do a virtual sip and see. Be creative. And the R stands for reach out to new people. You followed up with everyone. Reach out to some new people. You have the power to do anything you set your mind to. So I saw this quote in the window of a local shop as Tom and I were taking a walk in town the other day. And I've seen it before, but I saw it in a different way just because I was kind of in the midst of preparing this message. And I changed the word people to a yellow. So a yellow will forget what you said. A yellow will forget what you did, but a yellow will never forget how you made them feel. Isn't that so fitting? Just remember, we need the greens, we need the yellows, we need the blues, and we need the reds. We all have a part in making our organizations grow. It just takes some understanding of one another and how our strengths can work together to build a legacy for years to come.
Krista, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. I want to open it up for questions. If anybody has a question for Krista about helping a yellow, or what it's like if you're a yellow and you want to know how Krista would handle a certain situation with another prospect or customer, please feel free to unmute yourself and go ahead and ask questions. If that's okay with you, Krista. I would love to know who on here is a yellow or who thinks they're a yellow. I am right down the middle. I'm almost 50-50 split blue yellow. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, has everyone figured out what color they are on the call tonight?
I think Candace is a yellow. Candace, if you want to just type in the chat, you don't have to come on, but I think Candace is a yellow.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Yep, she typed Candace is a yellow.
Megan.
Green.
Green all the way.
Yeah. I think that's why Megan and I are very compatible, because I'm like over emotional and she's, you know, she like calms me down. She's like steady even.
Brooke's not sure. She'll have to take the test. Erica as well.
Brooke, I think you're a blue. I think you're fun, and Brooke is Erica's bestie. So what do you think, Erica? Do you think she's a blue?
So this is super cool to me. I've never studied the colors. I know the Enneagram really well. Blue, for Brooke. Blue sounds right.
Yeah.
I haven't done a lot with the Enneagram. I started at one point and I just never finished it. I think it's more, it has more facets to it, right? It's a little deeper, deeper dive.
Yeah, the books are great to just kind of learn, you know, some of those deeper meanings and, you know, that kind of thing.
I just want to say that one of my favorite qualities of yellows, and you in particular, Krista, is your thoughtfulness. And especially as a red, blue, like, you know, you make me think about things differently because you are thoughtful. If you've ever gotten a gift from Krista, it was very thoughtful. She knew something about you. And goes with that. It's my favorite thoughtful you are. And you really did a great job. You were so thorough.
You popped out for about 30 seconds there, Lise.
Oh, I did? Oh, I was just saying, if you've ever gotten a gift from Krista, it was very thoughtful. She taps into you and she knows you well.
Thank you.
You know, and can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Thank you. Well, my techie daughter taught me a little trick with my new Mac computer of you side swipe to a different screen and you have all your notes like right in front of you. So you don't like, it's the only way I can do this. Like, so I need my notes in front of me. So she said that she would do a training. So we might have to set that up. If anybody has a Mac and all right.
I have a Mac.
That.
I have a Mac, but instead I will print it and then, you know, set it up next to my computer screen. That's good to know.
Doing youth ministry during COVID really makes you learn how to use your computer.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to do a training.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we would love that.
Anybody else have questions?
I'd like to hear from Tom, unless somebody has questions.
Sure, go for it.
Tom, what is the hardest thing about living with a yellow and the easiest thing?
The hardest thing is remembering that they don't want you to solve everything. They just want you to be present. Because as a man and as primarily, I would say probably red to green, there's no blue in me and there's no yellow in me. The word compassion and empathy didn't exist until I met Krista in my life. And the only reason they exist is because she's here. And if you don't believe me, ask the one in the corner there, and she will confirm it.
Everybody.
But that's the biggest thing, I think. They help you to stay. They will help you to pause and take time for the things that matter to most people that don't matter to a red/green. Because to a red/green, it's about the facts and it's about getting done. I don't care what you think. I only care what you know. So if I ask you a question, don't tell me what you think because that means nothing to me. And she's like, no, but that's okay. And I'm like, no, it's not. And yeah, so it's that battle of letting go of the intellectual side and embracing the emotional side that is a big difference between the two of us.
Thanks, Tom. I really love
And the
that.
idea that I can sit down and take time with her and touch. So
I'm pretty sure Sergio's a yellow. He's a yellow.
Sergio's more like I am. I bet Sergio's right down the middle.
Yep, blue, yellow.
Because he's pretty
Not a
cute
red.
too.
Mm-hmm.
I would say. All right. Anybody else? We have about 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And it will shut us off. So say your goodbyes now, just in case.
I want to say thank you again, Krista, too, for hopping on. You did such a good job. I'm so proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Just made this a really great call. And I want to thank everybody who hopped on this month. Lisa and I have talked. We feel like there's so much that was untapped yet with the 4 color personalities. And I didn't even know about this book, Krista. So maybe we could all put our heads together and talk about maybe doing training on scripts, how to help people use their color personalities and dress other people's color personalities. So we've talked about it. We haven't decided yet what's happening for May, but we talked about expanding this into the month of May. So stay tuned for that. And other than that, thank you guys, everyone, so much for hopping on tonight. What a great turnout for Krista. I'm so happy about that, that everybody came on and supported. And I can't wait for you guys to share this with your teams. I hope you guys have a great night.
Can I just close this in prayer?
Yeah, we got 1 minute.
Please, thank you.
Before we get out. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we praise you and we thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for bringing this amazing group of men and women together to be a light in this world. I'm so thankful for the blessing of this company and to the people it's brought into my life. Lord, I pray for those that are suffering in silence and ask that you lay their names on our hearts so we might help them. Lord, thank you for blessing this time together. And it's in Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen.
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 Okay, thank you, Krista.
Hey,
Good night, everybody.
Krista, one quick question. Krista, your stats, can you share them in our chat, in our group or something? Like all your stats about Plexus and the 5 different charities and I'm sure it's on the website.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But if you would share that somewhere with me, I would love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And there were some that I didn't include.
Yeah.
Tom
Yeah.
found it. They're in the back office.
agree.
Mr. Green.
Green, found those for me. And I just, yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody.
Awesome.
Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate all the support.